Hey, it's Chris Jenkins, credentialed member of the media, covering the Carolina Panthers for Charlotte Vibe. And for all of those watching, just a reminder that I work for you guys. If there's any questions that you have about players, for players, coaches, or myself, please leave those comments below. When you see I'm here at Bank of America Stadium, where the Carolina Panthers will have their season opener in just a couple of days versus the New York Jets. I can't wait to get on the field. I wanted to do this video on the field, but they're painting it, so I still have not been able to touch the field myself for the first time. And by the way, yeah, quick note, I promise I'll have a haircut for you guys by Sunday, okay? Let's get into this Carolina Panthers report, where we have an injury report for you today. Only one person still on that list for the Carolina Panthers, and that is Shi Smith. He did not practice as he's still dealing with that shoulder injury. So good news today, we've selected our captains. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen now for you to take a look at. The current captains for this year that were selected were Shaq Thompson, Christian McCaffrey, Dante Jackson, Brian Burns, Sam Darnold, Matt Paradis, Taylor Moton, and J.J. Jansen. So from that group, we were able to talk to both Dante Jackson and Brian Burns. Dante Jackson spoke with the media first, letting us know that he was a little surprised that he got the captain nod. Coach Rule delivered to him, and he kind of thought he was joking, and not because he don't feel like he deserved it, but just because of the nature of the relationship with him and Coach Rule. Dante went on to mention that when he first came into the league, the coaches really, nobody was worried about his talents. It's more so his maturity. And he feels like more than that is something that he has improved on the most, which has helped him to secure this position as a captain, this maturity, stating that now that he's older, he absorbs more from coaches and from others. So that's something that he's proud of. And not to mention that this, being a leader and voted as a captain among your peers that also are leaders of their families and other grown men, he said that's something that's really means a lot to him to get this position as the captain of this team. Brian Burns was up, also mentioned that, hey, there's a lot of good leaders on this team, but I was picked, and that means something to me. And for him, that says, hey, it's time to cut out some of those bad habits. And what are those bad habits? Well, like things like coming in at the last minute, or maybe skipping a treatment or two that he needs, and even staying up late at night playing a video game or something like that. That now that he has this position, it's going to make him stand a little taller and make him want to be that much better of a player. And one other thing was they talked about goals, and a lot of players have goals, but they're reluctant to mention those goals. But he did tell us, Brian Burns, about a friendly competition that he has on with the other end and getting the most sacks, whereas the loser has to get the winner a golf cart. And Brian Burns is a big Spider-Man fan, so he said, hey, his cart needs to be decked out and customized for Spider-Man. So that will be your Carolina Panthers report for today. Encourage you to subscribe, hit the notifications. So I'll be doing a lot of live videos. Not to mention we're going to go live Sunday about about an hour and a half before the game. And also starting Monday every week this season, I will do a show specifically, it's a bug flying around me, specifically for asking and answering questions from you all. So that'll be Mondays at 7 p.m. So please, if you haven't tuned in on YouTube, go there, subscribe. That will be broadcast live on other medias as well. Thanks so much. I'm Chris Jenkins for Charlotte Vibe.